I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.
Welcome to I Look Good Naked podcast with Terri
and Cas.
Woohoo!
And our guest today.
Yeah, I was going to intro him. He deserves a much bigger intro than that. So first, we want to thank everyone for watching and for listening to our show, I Look Good Naked. So we wanted to shout out a couple of people because, of course, we want your feedback. We want you to rate us with a 5. And you know what? We had all 5, a perfect 5 yesterday. And today we're at 4.5. So what happened, guys? How did we lose it? But anyway, love it. From, this is the name I can't say.
Nope, don't try it. You know who you are. Long. You know if you wrote us a great message.
Thank you for writing love it. And you wrote us a long message. And I'm not going to read all of it, but thank you so much. We appreciate you. Enjoyed the podcast. Another 5-star from C_battle. Yes. And love it. Another 5-star from Mrs. She-Star. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and keep writing and posting so we can shout you out because we appreciate you. Now, Cas, go ahead and give our...
No, clearly mine wasn't good enough.
No, it was.
Like we needed to do that before you did all of that.
No, we have to thank the people.
He is amazing. He is fabulous.
There you go.
He has a nice Givenchy bag that I would like to have.
Yes.
Actually, he has a lot of bags I would like to have.
So is it not Givenchy?
No, it is not.
It's Givenchy. Yes, in the
girl
hood,
from
it was
Hunter.
Yes, it was Givenchy.
Hunter's Point. Hunter's that even right?
No, that's perfectly right. But you're not going down my town.
Well, you just said the girl from the hood.
Well, I am. I said people from the hood. I was just
anyway.
Them
he is Derek J.
Yes,
because we are digressing.
Right.
He is Derek Johnson.
I don't think he wanted people to know his government name.
It's okay.
He goes by Derek J.
Yeah, yes, it's okay. But
who did
it's
you tell to do the introduction though?
Well, you messed it up.
Anyway, so great, fabulous salon. He does hair for all the stars. He works with us all the time.
Yes.
He's an amazing counselor and mentor to so many. And just an all-around great guy.
Well, he's one of my very favorite friends. Yes. I love him to pieces. And he's so much more than a hairstylist.
Yes.
Which is why people love to be around him. It's really his spirit. And
Wait,
so we love you, Derek.
Now, thank you. I love
Too
you guys
much,
too.
too much,
Yes,
too much, too much.
I'm just glad to know that we can wear clothes on this.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second.
Yeah. Would you have not come?
No. I mean, I was prepared if I was.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
What was you going to wear?
Nothing.
Well, nothing. Be naked.
That would have been interesting.
It would have been so fun.
Yeah. I got waxed.
You got waxed for us?
Yeah, because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Hilarious.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I got waxed too. I knew I wasn't going to be naked.
Oh, but you just
I
got
waxed.
Okay.
Right. I did.
Because it was time.
So then it just would have been a mess. It would have been a mess. Y'all two would have been waxed. I wouldn't have. And then I would have been shamed.
Shame. As you should have done.
What are we talking about today?
We're not getting waxed. We're talking about hair. We are talking about hair.
Right, that's true.
We are talking about hair.
Right. So,
yes.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't have a quote prepared, but I will before the end. I know I will before the end of the show. But I do have something I want to talk about.
Okay.
Beauty.
Yes.
So.
Which both of you are. All 3 of us.
All 3 of us are beautiful.
Yeah.
But I made a discovery the other day.
Yes.
And I just laughed and laughed and laughed in my closet.
I'm gonna just fix your.
They all, they're growing, so I have my little horns. They're sticking out.
Just fix it.
But
okay. Anyway, go ahead. I was fixing her hair.
She's fixing my hair for those who don't see what she's doing to me. I got a new bra.
That is always
I got a new
good.
bra and panty set. Actually, I have a
one set.
No, I have a subscription to like Adore Me, and I get like monthly stuff.
That is so fancy.
My husband did that. Because he was like, I
love
want you to
that.
have bra and panties
gift.
to match. And every month he's like, did you make your order? Did your order
come?
Did you
my
go
God,
and
Cas,
order?
that is so great. I can't believe you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it's Adore Me, and I love it. So, long story short, I ordered a new set, and it's burgundy. And the bra is lacy, and it's one of the long bras. Like the bra has like the lace thing that comes down here. So I was like, oh, this is cute. Until I tried that girl on. So I put her on the other day, and she has 5 clamps, 5 hooks in the back.
Oh, you don't need 5.
Girl, you know I'm a one bra. I'm a one clip.
You are one
clip
clamp.
chick.
You're
right.
one clamp.
And that's when I discovered oh my God, this girls has got to go through this every day. They got to 5 clip that shit together every day. So then I started thinking about easy access. I just started thinking about all the advantages of just having the one clip. You could just like poop and you're just gone and you're just out. I'm doing 3 clips and then get the other 2 and then the one at the bottom comes undone.
Yeah, that's too much.
And then I was like, much respect to the big titty chicks who gotta have 5 clips.
It's a lot. They
It
put
is
in
a
the
lot.
work. Yeah.
So that
Vashti,
just
I
made
see you.
me just had
Yeah,
my
she's
moment
raising her
of
hands. I'm one of those chicks.
thankfulness.
Yeah.
Of wow, what did they do? And then what do the guys do? You know when you was trying to be fast and then the guys
can't
like
ask
undo your
Derek.
little
Yeah.
clip and then you get your little bra off on one side and one side. You can't do that with 5 clips.
You can't. You can't.
The dude
It's
is
a
tired.
problem.
He's like, bitch, just take
It's
this shit off.
a problem. Or you just do it, just leave it on.
Or you just leave it on.
forget it.
Or you just pull it up over your
Pull
head
it up.
and then the bra just be
Yup,
up
be
here.
up here.
Up here,
Don't
your
act
titties
like
be
you
out.
ain't
You know what? Just here. Just here. So yeah.
But sometimes when you put the bra up, it smashes it down a little bit, makes
Absolutely,
it
it's
look a little.
uncomfortable.
Oh,
So
something.
I just thought about the advantages, and I had never thought about that before until I had to
that's
do
great.
that.
That's
So was the
great
bra
thing.
cute?
That was the bra was really cute. The
Okay.
panties, everything was
Did
cute.
you get it all clipped up?
I did, but it took me
Bro, it's
took me
6
way
minutes.
too long.
It's just with this set, right?
Girl, yes, I
other
will never
sets.
order another
Yeah.
bra like that ever again in life.
Yeah.
Like, that was a mess. So
Well, that's cute.
That was
big
cute.
ups
Big
to
ups to Anthony Beatles,
Beatles
who
for
wants
that
his
wonderful
wife's bra and panties
Yeah.
to match. And he was like, "Did you throw out all those other ones?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my God, he was really trying to tell you something. He's trying to make it right.
He is
I
trying
like
to make it right.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
I like
you always
that.
got a marriage is something you always have to work on.
That's true.
I know nothing about this bra and panty thing.
No, but relationships, you have to work on relationships. They aren't, you have to constantly improve. That's something I think everybody can
I agree.
talk about. So
Yes.
let's go.
Yes.
Hair,
Right.
beauty.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about today.
Well, I'm glad you got new bras and panties.
And,
Thank you.
oh, speaking of bra and panties, oh my God, I should tell my friend Derek. This is why I love me some Derek J.
What did he do with the bra and panties?
He bought me a gift.
Some bra and panties.
A
God.
bra and panty set.
That's crazy. You bought me some in Puerto Rico. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you.
Now this is
Because
gotta
we were
have your
talking
good
about
girlfriend.
yes, right, yes.
What's that guy? That good your good
Good
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Yeah.
My God. Yes.
Yes,
Derek,
I buy women bras and panties.
you do.
So there you
he
have it.
completely
It's all full
surprised
circle.
me. I had no idea. On set, he came to my trailer. He's like, "I got something for you," and I'm used to him doing nice stuff. And I opened it up, and it was this beautiful.
It's Agent Provocateur.
Beautiful. What is it?
Agent Provocateur.
Yeah, that. But when I say
It wasn't
was
Old
cute,
Navy.
it was or Gap
Or Abercrombie.
Hanes. Okay.
That was some good panties and bras.
Oh
good
my God,
panties.
so beautiful. And of course I took it home, showed Karan. I was like, look what Derek gave me. He was like, only Derek would
I think
be able to
Anthony said the
get
same
you
thing too
a
when I
fucking
came
bra
home.
and panty set.
Yeah.
Only Derek.
Yeah.
So I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes.
He likes making women feel beautiful.
Well, I
does,
just yes,
and that's his whole
but it's a
thing.
lot of
Talk
women
about
that
what you do
well, it's a
there.
lot of women that don't have matching bras and panties. So I just feel like that.
I was one.
I feel that
I-
women should have, and then plus, since I don't wear bras and panties, I buy stuff that I would put on if I was a girl.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
so-
But I do have a question about this whole matching bra and pants. So if you have a bra,
Yes.
and you can wear a bra.
Yes. A black. It's just a regular black bra.
No,
Right.
no, no.
Oh, just
It's
a-
no, I'm saying
Oh.
if you have a thing, like mine was yellow, the one
Yeah.
he bought me.
Okay.
So he got me some cute little yellow panties with
Right,
it.
that's
So
cute.
now I
You
can
can't wear-
only wear that bra with that panty.
You want
Yes.
them to match?
But so that means you have to have a different color bra for every color panty you have.
Yes.
Well, that's why you have to have a bunch of black
Oh, I
staples.
definitely. All mine are black,
can
except for
mix
the
match.
yellow one.
You
that
gotta,
Derek
yeah.
brought.
But I have like a bright pink one. Like I have some bright
do,
colored ones.
but
yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
was
have
back
to.
in the day.
I just feel like women. That's like undergarments is another part of your outfit.
That's
The thing is
true.
that so when you start to take off your clothes, it is. So if you take off your clothes, it's like you can have on a beautiful dress. It's
damn.
like, dang, you got holes in your panties, girl. Or dang, you got on a black bra, you got on red pants. Like, how does that work? Like,
Well,
and the
that's
bra don't
my
have
life.
any red in it. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I wear
Well,
my black
I've been
bra
living
with
crazy
every
for a long
panty.
time.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of women out there living crazy.
Well, yeah, but I just
that's
need.
interesting.
But the thing is, panties. But like you said, Adore Me is good.
Yeah.
You can know, but then Target has good panties, and and
They do. They have cute
Walmart.
stuff.
Yeah, you know, if you don't have to buy expensive panties and bra, but at least
But
at
the
a
thing
match.
For me, I need them to be comfortable.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
fine.
need them to be.
But
and
there's
they
some
do have
nights,
some really
but
pretty,
there's some days you don't want
panties.
comfortable panties and bra.
I never want to be uncomfortable ever.
Not even for your man.
Well, if I'm doing that, it's coming on and going right back off. I'm not gonna walk around in that underwear all day uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Well,
Who's doing that?
A lot of people are.
Well, not me.
You know what? I did pay more attention to it when I dated than I do now.
But you
because
did not walk
never-
around uncomfortable, did you?
I didn't really walk around uncomfortable, but I
what's an
definitely paid
uncomfortable
more
panty?
attention. Uncomfortable panty are the ones that, like the lace ones that go in your butt crack, and then you have to pull them out all day long because they just don't sit across
it's just-
your butt cheeks like on the photograph.
And you know, in black women, we got that dun
Yeah.
We got
I
that.
got you.
Right. So
some
sometimes
of
they
them
come down in
panties,
the
they
back,
come
you
all the
sit
way
down,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And your whole
Okay.
crack is just out.
I don't know. I don't have
or
that.
thongs that don't have enough width, so then it sits to the right or the left
Yeah.
of the clip, and then
Ain't
it's
nobody
just
got time
cutting
for
you the
that.
whole time. Oh, it's all kinds of uncomfortable.
Gotcha.
My husband loves boy short.
Yeah, boy cut.
The
panties.
boy short panties.
But
Yeah.
those you have to get
I
a good
love.
quality. If
You
not,
do.
they stretch out or they fall down.
Yeah.
The elastic in the waist. So it's
So that it's more complicated.
it is more complicated than visual than just the aesthetics of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you're working all day, you want to be comfortable.
You do.
And if you're working all day and then you go home and you're with your mate, you should wash anyway. So they're gonna come off
That
and you
is
got to put
true.
on a new pair. So
Sometimes they don't wait though.
sometimes they don't care. I know, but
They really don't.
they don't. They,
And I'm like, please.
that's another whole conversation.
Yeah, that is. I'm not going to even get into that because I'm like, please.
Please
I
let me
care.
just wash my coochie.
Please. I'm like, please. I
got
really
all day
care
coochie
about
buck
this.
on it.
That-
Right.
And that's exactly what it is. It's like all day coochie. Just please let me wash.
Yeah.
Please.
They don't
Yes,
care.
they
Because
do
by the time you
care.
wash, guess what's happening?
They're
now it's time for
tired, they're
dinner.
asleep.
Now the
And
kids,
they
now
get
the
sleep. My
this.
husband gets sleeping. It's
Yeah.
like he needs it right there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Again, that's a whole
beauty
nother conversation.
and hair,
Beauty.
my
hair.
friend.
Who knew?
We're
Right.
sorry you got caught up.
We're
in
supposed to be
that.
talking about hair, black hair care.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Okay,
we're
here
talking
we
about
go.
this. We just talk about beauty in general.
yeah. Beauty in
So
general.
we just started from the bottom up.
There
So
you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Now
There we
we're
go.
going to literally.
We've gotten there.
Yeah,
we've
now we got
gone
there.
here.
Now we're time to get up
To the hair.
To the hair.
Yeah,
There
okay.
we go. There
All
we
right.
go.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We're with it.
All right. How long have you been doing hair?
Since I was 18, and I'm 36.
Wow. Back.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, a long time.
If you weren't
That's
doing
18
hair,
years.
what were
Yeah.
you doing? What would you be doing?
I'd probably be a flight attendant.
Oh, I can
I
see
see that.
that.
Yeah, I'd probably be a
I
flight
see
attendant
that.
or
I
a
do
stripper.
too.
You like to,
Or a
really?
stripper flight attendant?
I was
Yeah.
just about to say, because you do like
I'll
to
be
make
something
people
in
feel
service. It was,
Yeah.
you know, when strippers
Yep.
are service, flight attendant.
Full different service, but
Yeah.
okay.
What service?
good. It is a service. You are, it's good.
But those will be my two jobs. I will be a.
So what do you love about doing hair?
I love the transformation of women. I love to see that with a physical change comes a emotional change. That's like when I do my consultations, I always ask women like, "What do you want to feel like? Like not just what you want to look like, because I can make you look like anything, but if I want to know when you look at yourself, how do you want to feel? Is it sexy? Is it chic? Is it fabulous? Like what? Because all those feelings have looks.
That's right.
So I just like being able to make women just feel better.
And you do that because I've been in your chair several times, and there are times when I just didn't feel good, and he could sense it. Like I won't say anything.
I'm like,
and
what's
he
going
just,
on with you,
Yeah,
child?
and then I just start crying in his chair.
No,
No, I've cried in Derek's chair several times. He's like, girl, it's okay.
This is
Yeah,
what
you
it
need to
is.
be
It's working.
billing her some hours.
Right. I'm like,
Need
let's
some
go.
billable
But it's
hours.
okay, girl. We have to
He
work
does,
through
but
it. You are
instead he buys
fabulous.
me
You're
panties.
great. Right. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
great. And here you go. Here go some new panties, girl.
Get yourself together. Wipe your tears.
It's true, he
But,
does.
yeah, so that's what it's about. Being a good hairstylist. Being a good hairstylist, meaning the styling of hair, is the last part of being a good hairstylist.
Oh, that's a very good.
It is. Like doing hair is like the last thing. Like doing hair, that's like number 5 on the list of
Being
being good.
Oh, and number 1 is
One
your
is-
connection.
Yeah, connection. Being able to connect with people. Being able to just understand how to make people feel better. Like we counselors, we got to remember stuff. You guys it's just too much. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know horrible hairstylists that's horrible, but they have great clientele because they are good with people.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's probably vice
And
versa.
and they'll go home and like somebody. I see people who get jacked up and they'll go home and just refix their hair, but they enjoyed being the time with their stylist.
Oh,
And that's true.
Yeah.
I love when I come to the
And I
salon.
love seeing
I
you.
do.
Like, my client I had today. I was like, I needed you today. I was an emotional wreck, and thank you. Like they give me I don't like having a bunch of clients. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
was
like the
just gonna
client. Yeah,
ask you
I
next
like the
about
client.
that.
Yeah, no, if I don't like how you make me feel, I don't want to be.
So you don't take everybody.
Hell no. Well, I do at first, and then like I'll take your money one time. But
I'll take your money.
But if you
one
make me
time.
feel bad,
But you make me feel
I
bad.
don't want your
I don't
money.
want your money no more.
Yeah.
So I take it one time, and if I don't like how it's, I'm like, I don't want to do you no more.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I don't think you've
That's
ever
important.
done you've styled it up.
Yeah, but well, you've always been.
I don't like how you said that.
Well,
like that whole
no, it's
been
always
like-
been. It's not that. It's all your
already
hair's
styled.
It's already styled. There you go. It's not.
His face didn't say that. His face didn't say
I
that.
was
You
just
don't
like-
give him nothing to play with.
Yes.
Right?
It's a lot. I've had big hair. I've had natural hair. I've had all kinds of hairstyles.
But it's always been like you're self sufficient with your
yeah,
hair.
I don't like salons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there you go. I think that's what it is. I've never really liked salons
I
because
don't like
I have to
salons
be
either,
too
but I just
still.
like going
Yeah.
to Derek.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like
we try to, and then everybody likes Terri at the salon, so it's just a good time.
Yeah, we have fun.
So I should book an appointment with you while she's there.
No, because you
Maybe.
might take my attention away.
I
Yeah,
would
but yeah, she
definitely
is
take
very.
my
Yeah,
attention
she
away.
needs a lot of
Oh,
attention.
so there. Right.
Don't come on my day.
Right? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, but she's a lot of. I try to schedule her when it's just me and her, and we can have
Center of
time.
attention. COA.
So, what do you feel like is our biggest hang up with our hair? Cass thinks that we black women have
African-American women.
hang ups with our hair.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yes. Well, it's not just it's everybody has hang-ups with their hair. Everybody wants what the other person has.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I have
So
girls
even some of
that
your
And
white
I think
clients?
no, in all
Well, I don't
cultures,
have white clients, but-
in all cultures, I have a lot of white friends who have naturally curly hair. They
they
want
want
their
it
hair
straight. Yeah.
and
They
vice
want-
versa.
Yeah, no, that's the same. But yeah, so like I have women that have beautifully curly hair, and they're like, "Oh, it's too curly. I want it straight." I have girls that have long hair. It's not long enough. It's like it's always something. Nobody's never like, "I love my hair." Like I don't have a person.
Cass loves her.
Well, that's because
love
anybody
my hair.
anybody that that goes to the salon don't. I think all y'all natural hair girls, y'all have no choice but to love your hair.
Again, shade.
No, it's not shade. Let me tell. That's how. Well, no. I don't think that's shade. No, I mean why I
Y'all
say
better love
that.
that shit.
No, why I say that is when you make a choice to go natural.
Mm-hmm.
You have to really fall in love with your hair.
Yeah.
You spend
I
so
agree.
much time with your hair just getting it to a certain point that you have no choice.
Right, I agree
When
with
women
that.
that go to the salon, they don't do their hair.
Right.
So they go to the salon every week and get it done. So the thing is, they never have the time to say to be one with their hair because it's always something done to it.
I
Right.
so agree with you.
Yeah,
because
so
I
that's
was
what-
that chick
yeah.
that was at your salon
Yeah,
every
every-
2
yeah,
weeks.
every 2 weeks.
Every
Like-
2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
But so you never do it. So you
And I
never
used to do
So
my
you
hair.
don't connect with it. You don't even know what it can do.
No, that's why
That's
when
right.
a lot of women I say, well, you want to go natural. It's like a lot of women get relaxers because they just got relaxers when they're 5 years old. So
That
they,
was me.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
always had a relaxer. My mom put. Do you remember? You're younger than me, so
Was-
there was something called Kitty Kit.
Well, I know just for me.
So it's
It's the same
basically
thing.
the same
Right.
thing. That's my mom put that on our hair when we were younger.
Yeah. So then think about it. So if you do it from 5 to you're 30 something, you just think that your hair is unmanageable.
Right.
So then when
Yeah.
you finally be like, okay, I'm gonna cut my hair off, and you're like, oh, I let my hair grow back natural. Like, oh, I didn't know my hair curly hair. You didn't know because
Right.
for all of you know, you always had a relaxer.
See, and
Yeah.
I grew up the opposite. My mother would not let me get a perm. I could
Which
not
is
get a
good.
perm until I could never get one. I snuck and got one, I think, by my junior year of high school. And then my freshman year of college, I was like, oh, why did I get this perm? And then I cut it off and then started my hair. So I've had 2 years where I actually had chemicals outside of the dye. And then, out of my whole lifespan. So this is all I know is to work with what I have.
And you know what?
I went to get it pressed.
Yeah, you got it straight.
I got it straightened.
Yeah.
I think that it has a lot to do, like just speaking about how Cass's mom was with her and her hair, and how my mom was with mine and my sister's hair. It's like she grew up in a household that was a mom, a dad. It was her, her brother. It was this nice, family unit.
Yes.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I had a great life, but my mom was a single mom. She had 2 girls.
And she ain't had time
raising
to
us, working 2 jobs.
Oh,
She didn't, it was, because our hair, it takes more to
Yeah.
manage our hair.
Right.
And to put that kitty kit on it, I'm sure.
Shout out to the kitty
made
kit.
Right.
It made it like she could brush it and put it up. You know
Right,
what I
go
mean?
about your
It didn't
business.
have a lot. And she had 2 of us
Yeah.
with heads full of thick ass hair. And
I would've kitty
so
kit you,
so I get it. So
Yeah.
I'm not like mad or hating that was the choice that was made.
Right.
But there is, in our community, there's reasons.
Right.
There's
But
reasons.
I think my biggest hang up, and I'm sure you can address this, it's not necessarily with I don't want to say our obsession with hair or anything like that, but it's when we don't embrace what we have, and so the decisions that we make about our hair affects how we feel about ourselves. That's kind of my decision. So you get women who get weaves or wigs or whatever, and I'm all for playing with the wigs and weaves and different looks. But when you become so dependent on that tool, I've heard women that are like, I'm ugly without this hair. Like I've heard women say like, ooh girl, you don't want to see what's under this. Like, and it starts to make them feel bad. So then we put that off on a whole generation of young girls. And then you have girls in the 1st and 2nd grade who feel like this is nappy and I don't look good and I got to put the braids in my hair. And you've got 1st graders with weave and braids and all kinds of things. And I've seen it, and it just perpetuates a whole image problem with us as
self-hate.
Black women. That's really my biggest thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know how to stop that cycle. I
Well,
don't
you
know. I mean,
can't.
because a lot of it is mental, and we've been destroyed. It's many, many years of tearing us down. So I'm always an advocate of building it up and just saying, there's nothing wrong with your hair. There's nothing wrong with playing, but don't feel like you have to be a slave to the weave.
Right.
Especially when you can't afford it, and then it's tearing your hair out. It's women that are bald
Because they're not taking care
Because
of
they're
it. Because
suffering.
it costs too much to really take care of it the way you need to.
And then you suffer. So now you really do look a mess without
Right.
Right.
So it's just that cycle is the cycle that I have an issue with.
Well, it starts with media, and then nobody's not going to change it. Because I remember I was talking to one of the directors for Procter & Gamble, and I asked him, I said, well, why don't y'all like advertise to Black women and show Black women that are natural? And then she said, well, we don't have to, because and this is a Black woman telling me. She said, we don't really have to because Black people think white is right. So if we just show y'all white people and show y'all, show these glamour, you're gonna go buy it anyway.
Right.
So me trying to do something directly to you is not gonna change our sales. I mean, like you're gonna buy it anyway.
Right.
So why do it? So why we can just do which? And she said, I know that's messed up, but
And it's the opposite, because if you do show too much Black now, the white people are like, that's a Black
because multicultural means Black.
Right.
So
Right.
to white people, they don't care about that. They're like multicultural, that means Black. So the thing is, that's where it starts at. But then it also starts with like Alicia Keys, she's doing her stand with no makeup and all this other stuff. But then Alicia Keys has this mixed, naturally curly hair. So the thing is that there's no Black woman like that's like far as
what's her the Oscar Viola Davis.
Yeah,
like remember when
so-
Viola had she was wearing the wigs, and then she did that Oscar the year
Right.
before last, and she had her natural hair, and everybody was like, oh my God, and it took years off of her, and she
Right.
looked so amazing and so beautiful, and people applauded her for it, like she had just done this amazing, outstanding
then she
thing.
put
And
her
was
wig back
like,
on.
she was like, but this is how I normally are.
Right, I know.
But
So,
that
but
wig
it's-
was fabulous this year.
No, it was fabulous
Afro,
this year.
ooh,
But I mean, I said, but the thing is so the thing is that
It's shifted.
it
has
has shifted. So the thing is that yes, there's more women that are embracing their hair, but they're really also kind of scared too to really, because they still want to try to show because they still work in a white society.
Yeah, they
so
still
you
want
have
to be commercial,
and then right.
crossover. And it's true. So they don't want to be too ethnic.
Yeah, you don't want
that
to
what
be
it is?
right too black.
Well, I'm really enjoying the textures and the way that black women are wearing their hair natural.
Yes.
I'm enjoying and
seeing it.
loving.
Well, see, but the
it.
thing I am too. But the thing about it is that women that want to do that, you have to still do your hair. Like the thing is that so
Still
right,
girl.
And that's the problem. It's like women think that women think that when they go natural, they ain't got to do nothing to it. And it's
You
like
have to do more.
No,
to
you
it.
have to do more. You have to work.
It's more, and
It's
that's
like-
my problem.
right. That's
That is my problem, right?
right. You have to do
there.
something to it.
It's like because my hair is natural and outside of these braids. I have not had a relaxer in a couple of years, a few years. So it's so thick and it's grown out so much.
It's
when
so
you
healthy.
straighten it, it's great. But I don't. The upkeep to try to keep it, I can't keep it straightened because I work out too much.
Right.
So I'm not even trying to do that. And then trying to wear it natural, it just doesn't work for me. So I find myself braiding it up. I keep braiding it. And when I do have it out natural, how do I wear it? I put it in two
braids.
braids.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. It's very 12-year-old.
Yes.
It's very party down the middle.
It's two French braids.
It's
It's
my
done.
favorite hairstyle.
Right.
Melissa with her two French braids over
Right.
there. Yeah. So I don't
Well,
know
that's-
what to do with it otherwise.
Well, what
but
I
will say I like that it's natural though. I like the way it feels.
So maybe you have a natural hair care
I
class.
like it.
I don't know, no, because I don't know what to do neither.
Yeah,
See,
he's
the
not-
thing
he's
is,
not a
I'm not
natural
your hair
hairstylist.
care, right? Yeah,
He's not
no,
a
no.
natural
Well, and I made this statement before, and I got in a lot of
That's
trouble
why
for.
you've not done my hair. There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
Okay.
So I made this statement before, and I got a lot of trouble behind it, but I still stand behind it when I say that natural hair is not for everyone. Meaning, it's not for your lifestyle. It's not for your.
I do agree.
Yeah, it's like it's like, and and everyone's like, well, that's how it grows out your head. You gotta deal with it. But it's like, but you don't if you still want to look nice to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have to do certain things to it. So I mean, and when we say get a chemical, like if you get a relaxer, you don't have to get it bone straight. You can just get a relaxer that you can just pull it through for like 2 seconds just to knock the kink off of it, or just to knock a little frizz off of it. Just something to make it just a little bit more. And they hate these natural.
They hate to say the word manageable.
They
but
hate
I'll
that.
say manageable.
Yeah, they hate
but
it.
But it is. I mean, I get it. It is manageable because when I had my fro, and you have to 2-strand twist it, and you have to maintain it, and every 3 or 4 days, I'm having to like kind of figure out what I'm going to do with it. And I go to the gym and I work out a lot, and I would just rock it and wear it. But I do believe you have to have a certain personality. You have to really embrace the looks. You have to be able to withstand somebody saying, "Oh, you don't have a real job, do you?" Because I've had those comments. People look at you with the dreads or the fro, and they automatically think you're an artist, or they think you're irresponsible, or whatever. And they kind of relate it to face tattoos. It's kind of like, "Oh, you're an outcast." So a lot of people can't withstand that. So I do agree with the personality. And if you don't have the time, if you have a brood of kids, if you have a job that's a 12-hour day job or what have you, you don't have the time to do it. So I think that's what you mean by manageable.
Yes.
Because I'm dealing with that with doing Lola's hair. And I love that, her hair. I love it. It's curly. It's so thick. It's so much.
You're not going to give her a kitty kit?
No, I'll never give her a kitty kit. But I braid it up. And like, I'm braided, and that's how you're going to wear it for the week.
Right. Well, that's what
what I mean?
that's what you're supposed to do with kids anyway.
Oh my
Like,
God,
yeah,
because it's
that's-
so much
yeah.
work.
But see, even with women that get natural texture extensions, they still don't understand. It's like, lady, this ain't gonna look the same every day. Like when they get natural, you have to take care of it.
Yeah.
Like the curls are gonna be different. The
Yeah.
curls are gonna be like, it might be beautiful. Like really, when you wear your hair naturally curly, out of a 7-day week, your hair might look good 3. And for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you.
like that.
For 3 days after
Fresh,
you
I look fresh.
yeah, you be like, ooh, I had 3 good hair days, and the other 4, you like, it's here. I'm with it.
Yep, I've
Yeah.
had natural hair girls tell me.
Yeah,
that.
that's
Cameras told me that. My girlfriend. Oh, shout out to Mariam who braided my hair. She
Oh,
braids
yeah,
my
your
hair.
braids always look
But
good.
she has right now she's wearing a natural weave style. And she was showing me, and it looks so cute. And she was like, "Well, if you would have saw me yesterday, it was like drawn up. It's like you really have to work this hair." And I was like, really? I was like, oh, well, later for that. I can't get that style.
And right.
I can't even get that weave.
Right.
Oh my God.
What's the
that
thing
weave.
about it
It's
is
too much
that,
work.
and then when you see women with those beautiful big hair,
Yeah.
if you straighten out their hair, it's really freaking down their back. Like it has to be. It's a lot of hair to get that look.
Yeah.
So I think what happens is that they don't show. There's not enough diversity of what natural hair looks like.
Right.
Natural hair only has one look.
They always wanted the big curly,
The big curl, mhm.
Tracy Ellis Ross look.
Yeah.
And everybody doesn't
And
have.
but Tracy Ellis Ross
Shirley
even,
Ross' parents.
but she don't even have Tracy Ellis Ross don't even have a Tracy Ellis Ross look.
I know.
I mean, she works to get that. Like you know,
Right.
that's not
Or Tracy Ellis Ross money.
right. There you go. Right.
Have a stylist every day.
but yeah.
Right.
So like it's all work.
Yeah.
So quit your job and do your hair if you want to be natural.
Listen to that. Quit your job and do your hair. It's about somebody
say
quit your
that.
job. and do your
Right.
hair.
I mean, that's what we have to. That's what me. If that's what you want, you want to have beautiful natural hair every day.
Like mine.
You can't work. Wait, well, you have.
Well, I think
yours
this
is beautiful
this
though.
is what I think.
But
is
I
the
put chemicals in
beauty-
mine. I dye mine, so
Right.
I'm clearly not
The
anti-chemical.
beauty of our hair.
Yeah.
Black
mess
people,
up my hair, Terry?
black women.
Let's go back to my hair.
No, it's it.
No,
No, we just
it's-
check it.
it's
You did
Good.
good.
All right.
Actually.
Okay. Very good.
The beauty of our hair is that we can do all those things.
That is true.
It's that it can be up in the fro. It can be all these styles.
Right.
And we can straighten it
And we
if
shouldn't
we want
shame
to.
people. That's another
And we
thing.
can,
Well,
we
that's
can
that's
straighten it
those.
if we want to.
Those are those natural
Other
Nazis.
cultures can't do that to their hair. What'd you say?
The natural Nazis.
The natural Nazis. Cass used to be that. I used to feel that way
But
about
again,
Cass.
let's go back to my first statement.
Yes.
It wasn't that I wasn't embracing the style, but I have several friends, Terry was one included, who did not like their hair unless it was in a weave.
That's not true.
Well, you would
about
say
me.
that. Well, no, you wouldn't
'Cause
say
at
you're
first
like,
I love my hair. I
You'd
needed
be like,
a
"Oh,
relaxer.
I don't know what I want to do with my hair.
Yes,
Well,
because
yeah,
I
that's
like my
just-
hair short, and for
Right.
me to wear my hair short, for me, I need the relaxer because I
Right.
like the way it lays like that.
Right.
So once I started letting it grow out, then yes, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with my hair? So I just kept braiding it up, braiding it, weaving it,
So I
just
did.
so
I
I
was
can
definitely
let
a
it grow.
shamer, but I was a
But she
shamer
was
for
a
the better
shamer.
health because I have friends
Shamers-
and
You can't
actually
do that.
not
Shaming
Terry.
in any way is not
It is. It's
cool.
wrong, but it's just how this is how I was dealing with it. Okay. So I
Shaming
did it.
sounds so nice. You're a natural Nazi. So
I'm
I need to
not.
understand.
You're a
Natural
natural
The
Nazi.
Jewish people are going to be very upset with you for saying that. Those who are watching our podcast,
They're not.
I'm not saying Nazi. I'm calling the natural hair bullies. Let's
Right, that's
call
why
it
we
that.
call them bullies. There we
Yes,
go.
I definitely was a natural hair bully. I
yes.
have several friends.
Yes.
I'd be like, "Why are you wearing that weave? Stop wearing that weave." But I saw, I would have friends that would walk into a room. They knew their weave was not right, and they immediately their confidence would go down. Then they would start messing with their ends
my
because the ends was
God.
sticking out from the weave and the this. And I would hate how I was like, man, the weave is making them feel bad because they know it's not right. It wasn't right, you know. And so all I have to say is, just don't do it. Don't wear it. I wasn't talking about Terry's weave. I was talking about other
I
people.
know
Well,
what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Well, I was,
And,
but
yeah, I
it's
don't like that. I don't like.
It's
I don't
because
like
it's
that.
expensive. It is. The
well,
upkeep is
well,
expensive
no, well,
if you want it to
So
be
then
right.
yes,
take it out.
but in 2018, there's no reason for the people to have bad hair. Period.
That's true. I
In
agree.
2018, there's
so
no
many things to
reason
do.
if you can't afford to get a good weave, buy a wig.
Now,
And then-
I used to be so anti-wig. I was like, I hate wigs. They are so wiggy. I can. And
Wigs
then
are wiggy.
this one
Got her a wig.
found me a
A
wig
wig that
that
she loved.
I love.
Yes,
it's so cute. It's so fun. And
It's
adorable.
flirty and
Yes,
fun.
yes.
So there's, I mean, like, and you can get, and that wig is like
And okay, just give
$40.
us prices. Okay, so let's just say, let's go down some price
prices,
things. Okay,
yes.
so let's say we want to get I don't even know all the weave dialogue,
Right.
weave jargon.
Well-
So let's talk about the types of weave. Let's start there. We'll go
Okay,
from
well,
the
so
most
we'll go-
expensive
the-
to cheap.
the most expensive would be
Beyonce.
right, which is most of it would be like
About 5,000,
wig,
10,000.
which are wigs, like a lace front.
Okay.
Which I think that people should stop wearing lace fronts. Lace fronts are for
Performing.
entertainment, performance. It's an entertainment situation. Just like how MAC Cosmetics, MAC is studio makeup. It ain't for you to be wearing it every day.
Right.
And that's how a wig is. A wig is not a lace front wig is.
like that.
I know they're not, but that's the history of MAC.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I mean, that's
It's performance.
It's performance, and just like a lace front wig is for performance. It's for stage. It's for you're not supposed to wear it every day.
I
Working
don't
in
get it
Kroger.
when, I don't
Yeah,
get it
no.
when people wear it. No,
And they
but,
wear
like,
it,
I
and
don't
then
get it.
it was a
'Cause
woman
I'll
on
see it,
ESPN.
and you see it. I just
You
don't get, like, why are you wearing that? I see it's a wig.
Right.
Everybody see it. Isn't the point for it to look natural, like it's your hair?
Yes, and then for you to see
Who's
the
doing that?
process, for it to make it look natural. When you see those wigs that look really, really good, when you think about they bald around the edges because they got to pluck so much hair, it's just a lot.
So what's that price? So lace front,
A lace front,
high-end,
a lace front. If you want it to look like Sierra,
Okay,
your
there
wig
we
is gonna
go.
be $5,000
$5,000.
for a Sierra. Wig.
How long does that last?
You probably, I mean, no, not years, but like a year. Because I mean, they have more than one. So I mean, if you're wearing it if you're trying to wear it every day, it probably lasts you about 8 months to a year.
Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah.
not a bad investment.
For
$5,000?
$5,000,
$5,000 for a year.
$5,000?
But aren't you
But then
spending
you
almost
have-
that much if you go every 3 weeks?
I mean, you still gotta get it
don't think
maintained and
so.
stuff. Like I mean, like you got like So then you have those cheaper wigs that you can get one for $99 from AliExpress, but that's a
That's
mess.
that
Wait,
Still a
is
lace
that the one
front.
you gave me?
No.
that's-
No.
We would
I'll
never
get
give you
you.
a-
No.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
It's
So-
because it's short. Like
And it's
Bobby.
yeah, it's
I
Bobby,
don't
and, and it's
like a lot of
tossed.
hair on me.
And when it get wet, it curls up as tossly. It's cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all for
So
it.
you can do it. So that's that. If you want to get like a sew-in or a sew-in or links or
Links are.
they're like micro links, like a
I don't
fusion.
like the links.
No, I know you didn't
I
care for
like
those.
It. Yeah, you did that a couple of times, but I don't like those.
Yeah, she didn't like those. But those can range from $300 to $550.
Every time you go. Oh, that's how long. That's how much it costs to get one installation.
Yeah, and that probably lasts about between 6
To 8
and
weeks.
6 to 12 if
Weeks?
you're pushing it. Yeah, weeks.
I would never keep a weave in
Okay.
for 12 weeks.
I know you won't.
Oh,
Right.
that's how long you're
6
supposed
weeks.
to keep it in your hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but you wash it and stuff.
But your scalp's not breathing. Okay.
Well,
so
I'm just telling you that's that.
Stop.
Okay.
There you have
Okay, then we
you
have the
a
next-
quick weave, which is bonding.
That's glue.
That's glue.
Okay.
Which is about
I think
between
that's what a lot of people get.
75 to 150.
Because that's probably the average people want to spend on their hair.
But then you can just go buy a wig. Like,
Okay, so let's get to the
So the
wigs,
wig. So the
yes.
thing is that you can get you a good wig for $35. And think about it. When you go buy this $35 wig, you don't have to keep it forever.
Right.
You can
Yeah,
wear it for
you can-
you can wear it for 5 days and throw it away. It's just
Yeah.
like going to get a shampoo style. So just like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you don't have to.
$35.
That
That's like a meal at.
That
I don't
works.
know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like
that.
you see people. I'm like, ma'am, you know you could throw that away. You didn't pay a lot of money for it. So just go get you another one. Like, so the thing is, there's no reason for women to have bad hair.
Is it time for me to get a new weave? I mean, wig.
No, you
That
don't.
wig, the
You don't
one
wear,
that-
but you don't wear it that much.
He's talking about people who are like wearing a wig
Every day, yeah.
Alright.
People that wear wigs
I've
every
had
day.
that wig
Yeah,
for
no.
a while now.
Well, but you don't wear it like that.
No, okay.
And it's good hair. That was actually really good hair. But yeah,
You
so
can get a wig made.
you can.
Yeah.
But that
Now,
Don't
now
you
we're
make
back-
wigs?
I try not to. I outsource.
I was about to like.
Yeah, I don't
give
want
you-
to.
Okay,
I don't
never
want to.
mind. Don't
I don't
hit
want to.
their
No, I
day
don't.
of a
But you
please
can
don't.
go get a wig.
You're good.
made.
You're gonna get a wig made. Yeah,
then it
but
will
that's also.
last longer.
But that's also still a cost. It's just by about
It all
$1,000.
costs. I mean, it all
everything
costs.
costs. But yes, but there's no reason for women to look bad nowadays. It's just no
agree.
reason.
Okay, well, I agree.
But then bad is relative because there's some people that will look bad and they think they look great.
yes, that's very true. Are people still getting Jerry curls?
No.
No.
Do they even make that stuff anymore?
Do they
do.
make them? Yes, because I've seen some that look
Well,
like
see,
they're
the
Jerry
thing is,
curls, but maybe
well,
they're
a
not
Jerry
Jerry
curl-
curls.
well, a-
maybe they're not called Jerry curls anymore.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
well, it's a wave nouveau.
Is that what it is? I saw someone the other day. He was a guy, actually. He was. I won't say where he was. 'cause-
Yeah, it's a girl activator.
But it was literally. It was. It reminded me of what was that? Oh, Sheila. Remember that group? What
the
was?
deal? No, not
No,
Dio.
it wasn't the deal. Ready for
Ready
the World.
for the World. Thanks,
Thank
Melissa.
our producer
Why you
Melissa, who was up on
whispering?
her '90s pop culture,
That
and it
was
was
90s?
shaved on the side, and it looked like it was a curl in the top, and I was
like
staring
Morris
at it.
Day in the time.
And Morris
No,
had like
he's
a perm,
oppressive.
like Bruno Mars, like not
Right.
Bruno Mars, but you know his whole look.
It was oppressive.
And I was looking at it. I couldn't even focus. He was trying to ask me about where my package was going, and I was like,
You got a curl.
and I wanted to ask him.
You should have.
Because it definitely, it wasn't natural. It
Right.
definitely wasn't Christopher Williams going on up there. It was something else. So I just
But
thought,
did it look nice?
and it had like it had like the white stuff in it. So I was like, oh, maybe it's still. I'm just telling you what it was.
Okay, but he could have had a weave too.
No, it wasn't a weave. It would look like some product, but it probably. So I was like, oh, I wonder if people
It's the
still getting
wrong
Jerry
thing.
curls.
Well, no. I mean, somebody did come to the salon and ask if we don't do them. They might do them somewhere else.
This year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Hey, absolutely, that is banned.
Well,
But
no,
that's
no, no,
not
no, no,
Jerry
no, no,
curl.
no, no. It's not. No, no,
Even
no,
Jerry
no.
curl is
Listen, no,
banned.
no, no, no.
Sorry,
It's
you
not.
can't
No.
use curl activator.
No, no,
People
no,
are
no.
they bite. I see curl activator in the beauty supply store.
Well, they're is new ways to apply a curl to do the process now. So it doesn't have to be a tight curl. You can do a curl process, and it looks like body waves. It can look like it could be done in a way that it doesn't have to be a Jerry curl.
I wanted a Jerry curl so bad back in the day. My mother was like,
I had one for us. I had a California curl.
what, I think y'all just called it that because y'all were in California.
Right.
It was a
That's what
Jerry
it was
curl.
called.
It was a
What's
West
up with
Coast
the
Jerry
Jerry curl? I
curl.
said, what is California curl?
Say what Ice Cube
Y'all
had.
know what a California girl is.
My mother was like, absolutely not. You're not getting a Jerry curl. You're not doing anything to your hair, Cassandra. Your hair is beautiful just like it is.
Oh.
And that's why I am the way I am today.
She was a
And it
natural
is,
hair.
but
natural
it
hair
is.
bully.
She was a natural hair bully, too?
Edna made me a natural hair bully. I'm going to put it on someone. It was her.
Okay, she bullied you too.
Yep, she bullied me into letting me
She
know that
would
my hair
never-
was
Edna
cute.
would
No,
never
my mother
bully
was so
anyone.
sweet, but she was just super strict with everything. It's like no makeup, no hair. You need to love yourself the way you are.
No
naked.
sex,
You look
no
good
nothing.
naked. Yeah, she was like no nothing. She never, not even that. She wasn't like super strict with the boys and all of that. I was super strict with myself because I didn't want to get stuck in North Carolina and Winston-Salem. So I was like, I just got to free myself when I'm 18. If I get caught up with a boy, if I get pregnant, anything like that, it was going to make me stay in Winston. And I didn't want to stay there. So that I put myself on restriction. With,
She just put your hair on restriction.
She put my
Got
hair
it.
and my clothing. I couldn't wear black.
Hilarious.
Couldn't
What?
wear, no, she was like, black is a grown color. You can't wear black. And then I snuck out when she went out of town and got a pair of
Black
black,
is kinda grown.
black jeans.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, black is grown.
Yeah. Oh my
Black is grown and
God.
red is for the whores.
Well, I was doing all the things.
Well, my
I was
child wears
grown
black
and
and
whorish.
she wears red. So, oh well, I guess Brooklyn is just.
And
out
Lola
there.
too.
I think it has changed, but yeah, Edna was not playing with that. She was like, "It's a grown person's color. I couldn't paint my nails red, if I painted them at all." Yeah, she just was very, I don't know, just she was like, "This is just how girls are supposed to look, and they don't need to advance before it's time for them to advance." And I thank her for it.
Well,
when I advance.
about black hair.
Okay, back to black hair.
Just to wrap this up,
Okay,
I started to say before one of you rudely interrupted me
that would probably be me.
that we are really fortunate to have the hair texture that we have.
Yes,
Because there's so many things that we can do with our hair.
I agree.
That's true.
And it's funny, David Banner actually brought this to my attention, that black people, or maybe there's other ethnicities too, but our hair grows up to the sun.
Oh,
We're
Yeah,
the
it
only
does.
culture whose hair grows up to the sun, and which makes us
what does that
closer
mean?
to God.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
what is the interpretation
right.
of that?
Yes. So if we go through life knowing that our hair, that we're the only culture that is.
Let's make that our quote for today. We're gonna give
You
it to
can do that.
David.
We'll give it to Banner.
Yes, give it to Banner.
And that's why so many people, like you were saying, that people are always like, "Oh, I want to touch your hair. I want to touch your hair."
Other cultures are
other cultures,
very
they wanna touch
fascinated.
your
I'm
hair.
sure
Right
you
here,
say
yeah.
by
It's
hair.
the God in us.
Look at there, black people.
Boom.
It is the God in us.
So we can do
Don't
anything.
suffocate the God.
Yeah, no, but you
in
can do anything
with bad weave.
Our hair.
Well, that's true.
But I'm saying you could do any. We can wear our hairs anyway. We can straighten it. We can
can
wear it up. We can wear it
up.
curly. It can be
can braid
afro.
it, yeah.
We can braid it. We're really blessed to be able to do that.
Yeah. So count your blessings.
Yes. And anyone who thinks that the Kardashians made braids cool is a fucking idiot.
It was Bo Derek.
It was me and all my little black friends running around in Hunters Point with our braids. Yeah. It was us. All right. And that is
Do you have one more
Do
last
you
thing
have
to say?
a
A closing.
a
Close us
closing.
out.
Close
us
us
out
out,
on
dear
our
Jay.
hair beauty thing.
Go get your hair done. I mean, don't do it yourself. Don't
YouTube it.
Right. Don't YouTube it. Seek proper counsel for your hair.
That's good.
Yeah. That's it. And if you are doing natural hair, it's work. Try products and figure out what you want. That's what you like. Don't be a slave to one product line. If you might have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, mix it together. Create a cocktail.
That's what I hear is
There
the
you
best
go.
way.
There you go.
That's
So yeah.
So now, first you told me to wrap it up. Our
Now we gotta
producer,
stretch-
Melissa. Now
now we
she's
gotta
telling me to
stretch
stretch
it.
it out.
Okay. Well then.
I thought you were doing wrap
Well,
up your
did
hair.
you-
I thought she was saying stretch your hair. I was like, well, yes.
I will say something that I-
stretch
Oh,
your
do you
hair.
have to wear hair nets? Like, what is the deal with the hair?
Or
bonds?
head scarves.
Head
This is
scarf,
my
that's what
question
I'm
for
saying.
head scarves. Is that damaging to our edges around our head? I was told
yes,
that, and
cotton.
I've always worn. No, even my satin one.
No,
it's like,
that's not exactly what it's
well, I was told that I should not wear a scarf around my head every
what
night.
they told you to do? What they tell you to do?
Not to wear it. Go to bed.
So then how do you keep your hair?
Just go to bed and wake
Then
up
you
and
look
comb
great.
it.
I was
mean-
raised on the hair scarf. I don't do
mean-
it now with the natural hair.
I
but
mean,
when
I
was
wear a
growing
head
up-
scarf almost every day. I haven't.
I mean, I just
stopped,
feel
but
like
was
it
told.
needs to be satin or silk.
What does it do?
Yes,
What does it
satin.
do? What's the point of the hair scarf?
to keep your hair in place?
That's what I'm saying. Just,
Oh,
I want to know.
I
I'm trying to
forgot.
educate the people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a
I'm just like
podcast.
I'm sorry. I mean, you know. Well, if you have a hairstyle, you should put something on your hair at night because like you won't want to wake up looking crazy in the morning. So
Okay.
okay.
funny
Well, I mean,
me.
put a scarf on. Yeah, just put no.
I don't wear a scarf.
But you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like you don't. I mean, if you put a scarf for. The thing about you, if you go to sleep like this, you're gonna wake up like this.
Absolutely.
For people who wear it straight, if they go to sleep if they just go to sleep, they don't
No,
wake
it
up the
messes
same.
it up.
It messes it up.
It does.
Then it takes you from have to put heat on your hair in the morning.
I'm
It kinda
definitely
just-
a scarf advocate.
Yeah,
I
wear a
just had
scarf.
heard that it was not good for
Yeah.
around our edges.
It was some natural
even when
woman told you that?
No, actually it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It was actually another hairstylist that was giving relaxers.
Oh, okay.
But that's what she said. Anyway, so we'll close out because I'm really silly and I love Kelly Ripa.
I like Kelly Ripa.
I think we are so much alike, and I'll tell you why.
Oh my God.
I think we both have fun and crazy personalities.
Yes.
We're both born in October, so
Yes.
we're both Libras.
Okay.
We both have 3 kids. We both have 2 boys and 1 girl. My girl's name is Lola. Her girl's name is Lola. She's married to someone very handsome. I'm married to someone very handsome. She's a talk show host. I always wanted to be a talk show host.
Okay.
And she did a sitcom and a talk show at the same time, and that is my dream. So today I was watching Kelly Ripa this morning, like I do almost every morning, and this was just something funny, and it has nothing to do with nothing. But she was saying, she
say I'm the
posted a
crazy
picture. She posted a picture of her and Mark because they're in different places. He's in Toronto, she's in New York, and they did a FaceTime, and she took a picture of him while they were FaceTiming, and she posted it because she thought he was really cute in the picture. But the question was, it was like 7 o'clock and she was in bed, 7 o'clock in the evening, and she was already in bed.
Right.
And it was like 4 o'clock where he was, and he was already in bed. And everyone, when she posted it, everyone was asking, why were you in bed so early? And she said, this goes back to our mother blog. She said she locked herself in her room and got into bed so she could avoid having to help with science homework.
Oh, absolutely. I get it.
So I thought that was hilarious, and I just wanted to share that on our podcast. Okay. And that is it.
And he didn't have anything
Thank
to
you for joining us. Derek J, we love you too.
Love you too.
My
Thank you.
love.
Thank y'all for having me.
And thank you all for tuning in to I Look Good Naked podcast.
Thanks.
Yay.
I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money. I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.